I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. This woman is crazy. This woman is crazy. Candace Owen has literally jumped the shark. She's thrown everybody under the bus. Okay. She's telling, she said, crazy Lady Mel, investigator Huna, fake military consolation, the militant faith pipeline. She said it's getting a little much. Now she's wondering about other events that happened in the past. Okay. Now you're talking about gun violence? Yes, we've been talking about this for years. No shit, Candace. Yes, Candace, wake up. No shit. Oh. Oh, now you care about GVB. Is that what we're doing? Are we caring now? Oh, something like that. How you doing? I am doing a watch party because Candace Owens has lost her ever-loving man, and she jumped the shark. Now she over here talking about, now you care about gun violence? Yeah, they do that all the time, Candace. Yeah, 2700 Navy veterans. Oh, so now it's a thing. Okay, so now it's a thing. So now everything is a conspiracy with you now. Thousand Oaks, Las Vegas shooting survivor among people that got unalive. So there was a shooting in 2017, right? There was a Las Vegas. A lot of us been working on as far as gun violence for many years, right? And then after that, a year later, a guy that was a survivor of the Las Vegas got shot, and he's unalive. Sorry. And now she's over here bringing in. She's saying here, survivors of Las Vegas. Pew Pew said that they used the bar as a place to meet up in recent month. One survivor, Nicholas Champion, a group. So now you're saying Rob McCoy get elected mayor? 1,000 Oaks? So now you're asking a lot of questions. Now she's wondering who's funding these groups and these pastors. The story's been weird, Candace. Now she's talking about Romanian ex-trafficking. Oh, now you blaming California? Oh, now you're thinking. Now you're wondering if Faith been hijacked. Oh, she's gonna have explosive stuff for us on Wednesday. About Charlie here. The Charles case. You're not convinced? So the people are telling you to stop it. Okay. Okay. So the people that are Zionists, and these are the people who are about the church, are using pressures, according to Candace. Wow. Are telling other people to stop following her and Tucker Carlson. So she's saying that these people now have military ties. And then I'm guessing that she's saying the military was part. Lord have mercy. We're on commercial now. We're on commercial. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Candace Owen has jumped the shark. She jumped it. She's far in the ocean. She's out there. She's out there all alone. She jumped it. She made it happen. She's gone. She's out of here. So, first of all, it starts midway with her calling Trump Trumpy. Okay? So hey Truth, how are you? So she started calling Trump Trumpy. I'm like, it's about to be a good one. This is about to be good. This is going on ever since the unalivement of a CK. I don't want to. I said his name one time. I'm not gonna continue to say his name because I already got in trouble with one of the casinos because they didn't like me reporting it. But now I'm not reporting on the casino page. I'm reporting it on this page, MamaFlipLive. So you have Candace on, who is a black conservative, who was all up and down the current administration derriere, help him win office. She and CK was very proud of the work they did to put this man in office. Whoop, 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 whoop. Congratulations. Now she lost her mind. So she started with Trumpy, and then she said about Trumpy, about, yes, we still care about the Epstein case. Lord have mercy, Christ. When she said that, my Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I was like, oh my God, here we go. Here we go. It's going to be one of them. It's going to be on them. And let me tell you something. She's been on this for several weeks to the point that everybody's upset with her. To the point that she is now, according to her, the #1 podcast of America, the United States of America, the whole world. You know why? Because she figured out a way. She figured out a way to get everybody who hates her and everybody who support her to be watching her. Now, me, I don't like the girl. I don't like her. I know she don't know me. She don't care about me. She don't care about anybody. I don't like her because I always felt that she was one of them who is dark skinned like me, a female like me, and did not appreciate being a black woman in America. I thought she was about some BS. But one of the content creators said, Mama Flip, you have to start watching her. So I started watching her after the CK incident to see how far down the rabbit hole she's going. Now she gone. She's there. So now she's accusing the mega churches. Oh, she's back. I got to go back in. She's accusing the mega churches, the government, and the military all coming together to create this space that had something to do. I'm not sure yet if she's saying that it had anything to do with CK, but she's saying it has to do with some type of cover up. Oh no! Now she just went into Christian Zion. Lord, I'm going back in. Okay, here we go. We're back. All right. So now she talk about Seth Dillon. Okay. She said Christian Zionists will verse to be petty. And what do you benefit if you gain the whole world but lose your own soul? So she apparently set balance now. So she's saying that all these Christian Zionists, right, are now hating on her and Tucker Carlson. She said she had to build from scratch. She said she was rejected everywhere, but canceled. You shut down my councils. You email people. You got me banned from Australia. She said I did the opposite of them. She said I did not sell my soul. She said I did what was right, but what happened and she talked about the other country that's been heavily impacted. Okay, Barry said, in the last year, Candace and Tucker has given outside nothing but demoralization, division, confusion, and conflict. Their impact on the rights has been devastating. They make us weaker, and they've won nothing except clicks and ad revenue for themselves. Pathetic. So that's Joel Berry. Lord, Jerry, she says she's never been on a censor. She's never, who cheered on, oh my God, and churches being, oh my God. She's talking about children and churches. She said that's what he's doing. She said that's what he's doing. She said that's what she said. She's saying, oh my God. She's saying that all these people that she's naming are supporting the H from the other side. There's a big war that's happening between two big countries. I'm not talking about them. I refuse to talk about that war. All right, it started. A very devastating thing happened on October 7th. That's the war she's talking about. So now she has been pushing the narrative that the far right, the Zionists, and I'm hoping I'm getting the right word right, got very upset with CK because he was beginning to criticize the war and how the people on the right, was actually supporting the bigger country, right? She felt that CK was started to steer away from that narrative, right? That's what she's saying. And this is why everybody's mad at her, right? So he's a, okay, so he goes, Frank McConnell, Candace Owens recently owned that she claimed more Texas for Charlie CK. After having GPT analyze the image, I believe Candace fabricated it. She said the bubble design. So she innovated. Oh my God. Oh my God. So he did bubble design, profit placement, heading layout, front and spacing, colors balance, even OLEDs. So they now accusing. They say that they are showing. Oh, she's taking out the phone. She's taking out the phone. She's taking out the phone. Apparently, one of them said that the message that she's saying, they checked through chat EBT. I don't know why everybody's looking at chat EBT. It's not inflammable. So because the guy said that all her chats about CK are fakes, she's taking down the phone. She's taking out the phone. She is showing the receipts. She got the phone open. Lord, the title of her show today is Why is Everyone Crashing Out Over the CK Investigation? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. So she found the chat. Oh, she bringing out receipts. Okay. Oh, she just took out the receipt. She says it's not made up text message. She said showing the date. You can see a CK picture on there. All right. So she's showing it. Girl, the message is blurry. We can't see it, girl. Girl, we can't see it. Girl, we can't see it. She's reading them. She's reading off the thing. She said none other dominant and disagreement with each side gets stronger and stronger. She's describing the partnership. Oh my God. So apparently she just showed the messages that she's been going through with CK. She said why now they're accusing her of faking the texts. So she just showed the text. She said no thickness and no gate. Oh, did she just say? Did she just say that? Did she just say that? Did she just say that? She said no thickness, no gayness. She just said no thickness, no gayness. That's what she just said. She said, okay, that they were trying to buy CK with $1 million. That's what she said. Okay, now she said Ali Sucky and Alyssa Gadova. She said Ali Sucky and Alyssa Gadova. So she said, you just saw the live. She said, so people, she said, oh, wow. So, okay, so now she's playing Ali Sucky. She said, I'm just really tired of saying that you are seeking truth, but, oh my God. She said that, so there's a person named Ali Sucky on TikTok. So she's saying, there's a lot of information coming in. So is she a friend or she not? Her name is Albi Saki. Oh, she said it's not a... Oh, she's disrespected. Oh, so she said it's not an act. She said that she's using... Okay, so she's disrespecting Candace. She's saying that Candace is using CK Unalignment as an Agatha Christie book. It's not an Agatha Christie book. That she's using his unalignment as a way to push her own narrative. And she's saying that unless you know exactly what's going on, that you shouldn't be using this to share your... Wow. She said, I don't want the drama. This is Ali B. Stuckey. She said, I don't have the time and case to go through to make all these claims, to make it all the claims, and to go through and debunk them. She said, I don't have the time. She said, I don't have the time. I don't have the capacity. So she's saying that she's going to declaim all of Candace. Now she said that I didn't ask Candace Ali any assistance, so she's not asking you for her help. Oh my God, she said that you say in real life. She said, Ali, this CK real life. It was real life that he was on alignment. She said that you so worried about everything, about surrounding act of characters, and they're lying, you're so worried about them, and you're not worried about the fact that CK was unalive. Oh my God. Oh my God. She just said that one of the guys walked away. She said one of the guys just walked away while CK was unaliving. She said, but you're not worried about him. You're worried about all the people that's around him. That the thing that happened to him, the people that walked away, but you don't care. And then she just called the girl as Christian Zionist. She said she just called Ali Zuckert a Christian Zionist. And she said that you want to treat CK as a ghost. She said, oh my God. Then she started talking. She said that if you want to talk about Agatha Christie, then you need to realize that somebody's neck doesn't do something with a pew pew. Lord, this girl, Lord. She said, in real life, I worked with CK. And I know what doesn't make sense. And about the time, like she said, in real life, if somebody suspects you of an unalignment for any reason, and you could put something out publicly and clarify it, and it is a fact, and it's not correct, you will put it out. Oh my God, she go crazy. She's cursing out this woman. She's telling this woman off very classically. She's telling this woman out classically. Oh my God, she just checked this woman. She said that was CK real life. She said, you're stressed out. I'm stressed out too. She said, apparently people are stressed out. She said they all stressed out because they can't keep up with the lies. She said somebody had a software crash out. Who's that? The person named Grok. Oh my God, now she's going to say Frank McCormick, but she called him Grok. Okay, hold on. Candace accuses Turning Point USA of TK unalignment role. So apparently, Candace going to allege that Turning Point USA, October 15, 2025, unalignment of CK at Phoenix, Arizona, by former volunteers Marcus Hale, who police said acted alone with no evidence of organization environment. Ben Shapiro publicly condemns Owens' claim as evil. Lord. Now, she said, you exhausting. She is exhausting Grok and Ali. Oh, she's telling everybody you're not required to interject. She said, you do not required to take part of this. She said that you're not, required to jump in. Oh my God. Now she's gonna be she's talking about Egyptian planes. Okay. Now she's talking about Mark Levine. She said Mark Levine was the one that was trying to get rid of Tucker Carlson from Fox News. Okay, we don't want to talk about all the other stuff that Tucker Carlson did that got him kicked out of Fox News. All right? So Turning Point said that they are not getting rid of Tucker Carlson. So she's implying that people are trying to get rid of Tucker Carlson because Tucker Carlson want to tell the truth about CK no longer being supportive of a certain group. Okay, so now she's sending, now he's talking about Mark Levin. She said, Tucker Carlson sent him a text. He said, good morning. The leadership at Turning Point has asked me to debate you in Scottsdale in December, and I'm happy to do it, and I hope you believe, as well. She said, besides the personal insult, I'll try to keep it minimum. There are real important differences that we could discuss. Mark Levin said that Tucker Carlson is desperate. He said that Tucker Carlson podcast is he called Tucker Carlson scum. Oh my God. And he said, you think I'm gonna platform him? He said, I'm gonna help. He think I'm gonna help him pick up. Oh my God. He actually called up CK. He said, what would CK say if I did that? He said, I wrote him the following. He said to Tucker Carlson, my family and I want nothing to do with you. My family want nothing to do with you. What you become, you are vile liability. You against the faith of men and Christian. In my view, that you are he called him a Nazi. You seek to do our country. There's nothing to debate. You are an end promoter. You are modern day people. I disagree. For a living, we're a lot smarter. But you, oh my God, I am also disappointed in TPS that continue. It's not about free speech. You could be heard by millions. He said, here's some unsolicited advice. Stop long enough to remember who you used to be, right? And be and what you used to stand for. So, and expect a near jerk for a record for strongly. So he now is reading what this guy, Tucker Carlson, sent him. He said, I'm strongly against Nazi. He said, I think that you would have the nerve and guts to come and actually come and defend. Oh, Lord have mercy. He said, I figured that you would be, oh my God. I'm sorry, there's a lot of things. Oh my God. So he read and he said that Tucker said that, oh shit. Now he called Tucker Carlson a bastard. He said he called his stepson a, he attacked, oh my God. 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 Oh. Oh my God. Now he said he's not afraid of Tucker Carlson. He said, I'd rather debate a skunk than you. So apparently, Tucker Carlson disrespected his nephew, and his nephew allegedly is working with the current administration, right? And he said, I'm not afraid of you. So this is the whole thing, because I'm listening to it and I'm responding to what I'm hearing. So apparently, Tucker Carlson wanted to have a debate with Mark Levine. Mark Levine came back and said that I am not going to platform him because he needs his platform to be up, elevated by having Mark Levine. So Mark Tucker Carlson came back and said that you are a coward because you won't face me. It's crazy, guys. This is crazy. So now Candace is saying, obviously, that Tucker Carlson is not afraid of Mark Levine. That's crazy. She said that she's playing Pokemon. She said the media is trying to cancel her. She said they call, well, girl. She said that she's upset because she's been calling. She's upset because she's a self-hating black person. Girl, I don't know about the rest of it. Let's have a moment, Candace. Let me pause you for a second. Okay, she says she's been called homophobe. She's been called. Let me go back. I want to make sure that I tell you what she said she's been called. Go ahead. She said, I've been called by the media. Hold on. I've been called in the media. Self-hating. No, that part is true. But we're gonna go back. Okay, hold on. I want to hear this part. Hold on. This girl is crazy. She been called in the media. Exactly. I just finished said it. She says she feels that she's been playing Pokemon, that she has to catch all the balls. Again, she brilliantly created a podcast where she has her supporters and her haters listening to her every single day. This is brilliant. I may not like this woman, and I don't like this woman, but I cannot take away from her brilliance. I've never seen anybody do something like that. That's what she's doing. I don't even know if there's anybody else that has actually brought the world together like that. The haters plus the, I don't know. Maybe it might be me. Hopefully, I could be the next Candace. But anyway, she said that she is the Pokemon and she's catching all the balls. So go ahead, girl. What were you saying? She said the media call her names. She said the media is trying to cancel her, and this is what they do. They call you all kind of names. Go ahead, girl. They say they call her anti-Semitic. A self-hating black woman. That's where we're going to pause. Candace Owen, you are a self-hating black woman. Let's just keep it real. Okay. Every other thing, I don't have anything to say about anything else. I don't know if you anti the rest because I'm not part of the community. As a black woman, you are. If you're not a self-hating black woman, okay, maybe let me pull it. You hate black women. Let's just say that. Let's just put it out there. You hate black women. You think we're lazy. You think we're not intelligent as you. You think that we're not as successful as you. That's the image you put out there. You've been putting that image out there for years. Your best friends and the people you hung out with, which is your right, is mostly white tea people, which is your right. But in hanging out with these white tea people, have you elevated any black people? No, you take the time to pick and prod at every single insecurities or every single lies, every single conspiracies that has anything to do with black folks, but particularly black women. So yes, in my opinion, if you are not a self-hating black woman, then you hate black women. That's just me. Let's continue. But that doesn't mean I'm not listening to you. That doesn't mean I'm not going to give you props for your insanity and for what you have accomplished. I could do both. I could disagree with you. I could say that you hate people, but I could still see what the hell you doing. So let's continue. Go ahead. Go ahead, girl. She said she's been called a homophobe. Girl, first of all, you shouldn't be using that word. I thought we're not supposed to use that word anymore. Continue. Oh, she's been called a transphobe. Okay, all right, girl. Okay, girl. You saw what you're doing with the first lady of France, girl. Girl, you see what you're doing with the first lady of France. You actually are going to court with the first lady of France, where she had to show her genitals to prove that she was a born woman. Like, come on, Candace. Like, yo, like, if you're gonna hate, at least hate. Like, at least own to your hate. Your hate. Like, own to it, girl. All right. I guess asking the first lady of France if she's an actual woman and requiring her to show her genital in court, that doesn't mean hate. Girl, I don't know. Let's continue. Yep, she's been called crazy. Yep. You have. Mm-hmm. Girl, you don't even know how to say it. It's PTSD, post-traumatic syndrome disorder. Okay, post-traumatic syndrome disorder. Okay, or post-traumatic stress disorder, depending on which one you want. But let me tell you something, because the military sometimes we call it something different. Girl, so they're accusing her of that too. Go ahead, girl. Postpartum depression. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now she's grabbing the last ball that's being thrown her way. Go ahead, girl. She says she won the game. Yes, ma'am. Okay, Lord, ma'am. God, Crescent. Please don't tell me that. So hold up. She said that they are now calling her a cult leader. I'm confused. I'm at loss. I don't even know what to do. So you have, Lord have mercy. The Make America Great community are being called cultists because they support the current administration no matter what. No matter what the guy did, no matter that he slept with a corn star, he cheated his wife, he tried to steal the election, he sent a mob over to cause and destroy the when they were doing the voting of the reading of the votes. Congress was the Capitol. Thank you. Oh my God, my mind is crazy. He sent a mob to the Capitol. He tried to blackmail Ukraine. He's great friends with all the dictators. He just destroyed the East Wing, for God's sake. Okay, and before then, he tried to unalive 3 black males because of Central Park. This man has been nothing but dramatic. He has like at least 30 to 40, okay, I'm being exaggerating, SA allegations. He's been nothing but a very crazed, controversial being, and his supporters don't give a damn about none of that. They work very hard to put him in office. Blessing to them. They did it. They did that. Proud. I give them the applause because they did that. So a lot of the Democrats and the left called them cults. So now Candace is sitting here and saying that these people are calling her a cult leader. Lord, girl, I don't even know what to do. This is a lot for me. I'm back. No, she didn't call him that. Okay, now here's the thing. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. So she's saying that the religious Zionist government, the priests and the pastors and the religious leaders, right, that is part of all of this, are now collectively working together to tell their people that they cannot get into heaven if they follow Candace Owens. That's what she said. Lord, she just called them cult. She just called them cults. She just said it. She said, you guys are calling me a cult, but you guys are a cult. She just said it. She said, that's cult language. She just said she's going after everybody. She is going after everybody. She is going, Lord have mercy, Christ. Lord have mercy. Wow. Go ahead, girl. She said, she said, she said, you guys are doing all this extra stuff. You're calling me a cult. You're calling me anti everything. She said, all I'm trying to do is find out who unalive my friend. She said, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm trying to do. That's what she said. That's what the girl is saying. Lord have mercy, Christ. By the way, it's episode 262. Let's continue. Now she's calling Curry Smith. Deprogram with Carrie Smith. She said it was formerly of a cult mind. She said now she went, okay, now she's talking about a host of a podcast called Carrie Smith. She said Carrie Smith said that she's been part of a cult and she has a deprogram with Carrie Smith. So apparently Carrie Smith, the podcaster, has a program. And apparently she did what? So the Carrie Smith watched 10 episodes of this show. Let's go. Meaning Candace Owens show. 10 episodes. Okay. The CK series. So Carol Smith says that she watched 10 episodes of the CK series. So apparently they are calling everything that Candace Owens has done since CK has unalive the CK series. Let's continue. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So she's saying this woman, This woman, what's her name? Let's go back. What the woman named? Carrie Smith. I think I said Carrie. Apparently, Carrie Smith said that anybody that is watching Candace Owens through the CK series are all in the cult. Lord have mercy, Christ. Lord have mercy. Who would have thought that I would be living in these times? Oh my God. Go ahead. She said she was the kid. She has determined that if you are interested in this business or what Candace Owens has to say or whatever she's uncovering, then we on a cult. Let me hold on. Let me explain what's going on because I want to make sure that people don't think I'm part of a cult. Okay. They already think that Democrats are all a cult. You know, we're part of a cult. How I got involved in this is that I was part of a panel. And I used to talk in the panel, I used to talk about everything that went on with the Diddy case. Right? And one of the lead, the DJ that hosted the panel said, Mama Flip, you need to start listening to Candace Owens. And I'm like, I'm not going to listen to that crazy woman. I said it. I'm not going to listen to her because I disagree with everything that she had to say. Everything she has to say. I haven't listened to her, to be honest. I haven't spent the time or energy to listen to her. But I have seen her clips. I have read some of the things she says. As a black woman in America who was raised in poverty in Brooklyn and built myself up, she is not equal to me. I mean, she's equal, meaning that we're all equal. We're all the same person. But I'm talking about, I shouldn't say not equal, but she and I are not of the same cloth. She thinks totally different from me. She walked a different road than me. I don't think that she understands the black experience. I said, I'm not going to have anything. I don't want to listen to anything she has to say. But he was determined. He said, Mama Flip, since you did the Diddy trial, you opened up your mind, which I did. You started listening to other opinions, which I did. I've actually met some black MAGA people in the community, or at least I don't know if they still support MAGA. They still support the current administration. I met them. I like them. We hang out. We laugh. We joke. Blah, blah, blah. We good. We good. There's no hate. We good. So he said, since you are able to go that far, right, to be able to recognize and talk to and call the people in the MAGA community your brothers and sisters, and able to move the rock aside and be more open to conversation, you need to listen to Candace Owens. And I'm like, hell no, I'm not listening to her. And then I started listening to her. And then when CK unlived, he's like, oh no, you need to definitely listen to her. Because I was saying some things about CK too. I was like, yo, I did a report. This is what I found. Nothing disparaging. I said, this is what I found about CK. And I could tell you, me and CK agree on this point. And I said it, and I did a video. It got me in trouble. But the fact is, CK and I agreed on something. And I said, I wanted to just share that, and I wanted to make sure that people start looking at who unalived him. I said, because I don't think it was the black community. That's how I got in trouble. I was like, I don't think the black community unalived CK, because it was in the middle of YTville. They would have noticed if it was a black person there unaliving this man. They would have noticed it. They would have shut the city down. It has to be somebody. I hope somebody found out the truth. That's why I would do it. And my condolences to his family. But one of the things, I don't know the guy, but one of the things I do realize that me and this guy, I can't believe that me and the guy, we actually agreed on the Epstein file, released the Epstein file. That's what's my report. My report had nothing to do disparaging with CK. I just was saying, oh my God, him and I agreed to this. And I hope they find who unalive him. That's what I said. So anyway, they heard me. And people was like, you need to listen to Candace Owens because she's doing an investigation to find out what happened to CK. And I started listening to her. Ladies and gentlemen, when I started listening to this woman, I'm like, holy crap. I don't agree with 95% of the stuff that she's saying. But I began to find this woman to be the most interesting human being. And I told her, and I say she grabbed me. She grabbed me up. And again, her brilliance is that she got the people who can't stand her and the people who love her and support her to be listening to her words and following behind her. So that's what I've been doing. This is how I became in the picture. So I've been listening to her for a few days now. But now, Lord, she jumped the shark. Like she jumped, like everybody's mad at her. She, oh my God. The MAGA community, I don't know if all the MAGA communities mad at her. The MAGA community is split. They split into two parts of now. They split between the people who support, okay, we're talking about the war on the other side. It's two big countries, right? And I'm not going to name them. If you want to know which two countries she's talking about, you need to go listen to her because I'm not going to name it because I have friends in particular on both sides of the coin. And I know the both sides of the coin conversation is not my saying, it's somebody else saying, but I'm taking it. All right? She is saying that half of the MAGA community support one side. And she said there is a smaller factor of the MAGA community that is now beginning to see that their support of the one side is a problem. And because they're pushing away from supporting the bigger country, they're being hated on. Then she's saying that CK started doubting the bigger country and started looking and criticizing what the bigger country is doing to the people that occupying the land next to them. You guys have to figure it out. I'm not going to name them. And then she said that as a result of him pulling away from the larger support, that he got himself in trouble. That's what Candace Owen is saying. She said, and this is why CK, possibly CK, this is what she's investigating to see if this is what happened to CK. That's what she's saying, right? But because of her investigation now, the MAGA community is split, and all the people that she used to call, if they're not necessarily friends, because some of them hated her, but all the people that she used to work with, talk with, and be part of the main big community are now beginning to hate her. Now, here's the thing for me, and I want us to take a moment. See, Candace Owens is a black female, and I'm beginning to realize, I think she's beginning to realize what it feels like to be a black woman. I think she's beginning to figure out what it is to be a black woman in America. Because all of these white people that she supported and that she traveled with and that they welcomed her are now turning against her like crazy. So maybe she's going to be waking up to the black experience. That's just me. But anyway, she has jumped the shark. Go ahead. Okay. So now she's showing that this Carrie, okay, so she spelled her name Keri Smith, not Carrie. So this woman named Carrie Smith saying that she is showing the attributes of being a cult leader, and everybody who's listened to her are cultists. Go ahead. She's using cult tactics. She's demonstrating manipulative language, cluster bead, persona disorder behavior. She says easy to observe that. It's not easy for some people because they haven't been through that, but she experienced it, so that's what she sees on the candidates. This is not an episode for people in that cult. She said it's not an episode of hanging on every word. She said, I've been active with many you. I'm not trying to convince you. You're not going to be happy with the episode, and you're going to call me all kind of names. She said, apparently she's been called, ooh, Lord have mercy, I can't say the words. She said she's been cussed out. We're talking about Carrie Smith. She said she's been cursed out. And they're calling her a lover of a certain group of people. I'm not going to name the certain group of people because it's disrespectful. So she's saying that she's not trying to convince anybody of her theories, and they're not going to like what she has to say. So go ahead, Carrie Smith. Go ahead, girl. A boy or person. Ooh, Lord of mercy. She said that people had told her to go do some very nasty stuff. Oh my God. Oh, the sexual nature is horrible. Go ahead. She said they said a lot of angry things up to her. She said, it's okay. This isn't for you. She said, this is an episode for normies. Lord have mercy. Carrie Smith just said this is an episode for normies. What is normies? Carrie Smith, what is normal now? What do you consider normie, Carrie Smith? Who's normal? Hmm? What part of the what part of the political circle that you are in? Where have you been since 2016? What part? What is your faith? What is your what religion? Are you part of any political party? Did you pick a side? Maybe you're not. Maybe you're atheist. Like Carrie Smith, what is normal? So you're saying everything that Candace and them is doing is not normal, but everything that you're doing is normal. So where did you stand with the current administration? What did you do since 2016? Where did you stand when the Capitol was being attacked? Are you saying all of those stuff is normal, except for what Candace Owens is doing right now is not normal? This is crazy. Go ahead, Carrie. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Lord. Okay, she just answered the question. She said, Candace said that she said to Candace that we used to put a lot of trust into you. That's what she said. She said, like a lot of us that used to put a lot of trust into Candace Owens. So that means, my friend, Miss Carrie Smith, that means that you are part of the Candace Owens prior crowd. So that would lead me to believe, I could be wrong, that used to be part of the Make America Great team. And then you're part of the Make America Great team, but you are the opposing side of Candace Owens and the opposing side of Tucker Carlson. So you're in the Civil War. So you're on the opposite side of Candace. Okay. Lord, Candace, I don't know what to tell you, girl. Oh, so she said a lot of people say that what happened to her. She said, now, Candace, hold on. Oh, Lord, Candace, Lord have mercy. So Carrie Smith said a lot of people was asking what happened to her. Candace just came and said, what happened to me is I saw CK get pew-pewed in the throat. That's what she said. She said it. She said, I want to bring it up. Oh, my God. Girl. No, you didn't. The shade is crazy. She said, bring up the picture so that so she could say that I cannot be the only one that is stressed out about how she organized the books. I'm not even worried about that. Can we talk about how her video is at an angle, Candace? Like her video is at an angle, at a left tilting angle. It looked like everything is about to fall over. That's what I see. Is it me? Also, she has a big statue of Jesus Christ behind her, and she has a little statue of Mary behind her, right? So my thing is the room falling apart? Like, is everything gonna slide to the left? But she, of course, want to be shady, just like I am a little bit, and say that the books, the way she arranged the books, is making her crazy. Lord, go ahead, Candace. Candace, let me tell you something. I gotta give another thing with Candace. She is the epitome of shade. Like when I tell you that this woman shades everybody, and the way she articulates her words is classic. You see, because I'll curse my motherfucker. I'll call you all kind of trash, everything. I will curse every single curse I've ever learned in Creole. That's Haitian. Jamaican, patois, and English. But she be shading people in the most interesting way. And sometimes she acts as if she's not doing it. Oh my God. It's brilliant. Let's continue. Go ahead, Candace. I'm listening to you. Go ahead, girl. And oh my God. Oh my God. No, you did. No, you did. No, you did. No, you did. No, she did. Not only is she talking about the woman books, but she had her people take her from the frame, take her from the frame, and bring the woman picture closer, so all you see within the whole frame is the woman picture. Oh, you ain't afraid these people gonna copyright you, girl? You ain't afraid these people gonna copyright you? How many damn statues does this woman have? Is that a little? What is that? I don't even know what that is. It look. Let me leave this woman alone. I'm talking about Carrie Smith. Let me leave you alone, girl, because my setup ain't excellent either. So let's go. She said she's lucky I'm not 9 months pregnant because it will not fly. She said, why the different levels? No, she didn't. So Candace, we're not gonna talk about the two statues of Jesus that she has there in Mary. And look at you, you have a huge, I'm just noticing, in the background. Hopefully, is this, I don't even know if this is this a screen? No, I don't think this is a green screen, but you got a huge cross behind you on the, if I'm looking at you on the right hand side, girl. Lord. All right, anyway. Machiavellian. The dog triad state. Machiavellian, the dog triad states, go ahead. Machiavellian, never heard of it. The dog triad traits, narcissist, that I heard of. Girl, let me tell you something. This one thing I'm going to give another thing I'm giving Candace. I will never be as intellectual as you when it comes to, and I think that I'm pretty smart when it comes to these various lingos. I don't have it. I'm never going to be that smart because I never paid that much attention. Where the hell you got this word, Machiavellist? Where we get that from? Narcissism? Could we just say narcissism? I understand that. But she has to just show all intelligence all over the place. So anyway, she just said that if you don't agree with the federal government, they're going to diagnose you with all these things. Girl, welcome to 2025, girl. You don't think that's what they've been doing to us all this time? Do you not think that ever since this man walked down the escalator in 2016, that they've been diagnosed to the rest of us as we crazy? That you guys were the sane one? And now you're using the same narrative. The same narrative, my friend, to say that they're saying that you're crazy. That the federal government is saying that you're crazy. When you've been saying that we were crazy all this time, girl. I'm telling the brilliance, man. You're brilliant, girl. You're brilliant. I can't. You are so smart. Oh my God, I can't with this girl. Let's go. Let's continue. Go ahead. Wow. And this is another thing. This is the brilliance of her. Let's continue with the brilliance of this woman. So now she's just doing the mask, which is COVID. So now she's saying that back in the days, all of us who wore masks and stuff like that, I'm guessing you're implying that we were also part of a cult, right? So she is the most interesting person, guys. I don't know. She's like, she would use both sides, right? So she would use all the stuff the federal government did under the Democratic presidency. she used it as a dig. And then she'll turn around and she used the current administration and all the stuff that they're not doing for the CK investigation as a dig. So she, I don't even know who she hates more. Like, is it just the federal government? You hate all the federal government? Who did you hate more? The federal government under the Dems or the federal government now? I ain't got words. I ain't got no words. Go ahead. Okay. So she's saying that the federal government, and she will go back to Carrie Smith, will call you all these names, narcissistic, malevolent, whatever that word is, if you don't listen to them. They're going to call you crazy if you don't listen to them, if you think differently. That's what she's saying. Girl. Wow. So, the MAGA community is calling the Dems crazy, and the Dems is calling the MAGA community crazy. Girl, are you just waking up to this? Are we just waking up to this? Been happening for quite a while, girl? Have you just all of a sudden decided and woke up and be like, yo, the federal government is corrupt. The federal government cover up. The federal government do horrible things. Are you just waking up all of a sudden because this stuff, and my condolences, by the way, because I didn't say it, because I know what happened to your friend is devastating, and I have to say, I think I might have to apologize eventually. I'm not ready to apologize today, but I might eventually have to apologize because I didn't think that friendship was real. I really didn't. I was one of the people that are like, girl, she's playing herself. She's playing in our faces. That guy didn't really, that wasn't really your friend. What are you talking about? You're a black female, whatever. And then he was a white male, and he had his own thing going on. Y'all two was not friends. Are you crazy? But the receipts she's showing is showing that they actually had something. They had something. You know, and I'm very close to saying that was really her friend, especially the way she's taking this loss. Now, we all take losses differently. I take losses, obviously, if it's a personal friend or family, the loss is deeper. But I still feel devastated that Michael Jackson is unalive. And when Prince went, I was beside myself, like deeply curdled on my table, my head down, crying when I heard Prince was no longer with us. So I understand loving somebody who you've never known and forming grief. So I didn't know if that was the case. I didn't know if that was her friend, but I'm very close to saying that's her friend. I'm very close. I want to see more receipts, but I'm very close. With that said, though, she is now waking up to all the stuff that the government has been doing. You now waking up because when you agreed with everything they were doing under the current administration, the government was fine. But now that this thing happened, now you're waking up to the all the stuff that the government is doing. This is crazy. And that's the federal government. I'm not talking about anybody else. She's talking about the federal government. So let's just talk about the federal government. We're not talking about any other government. We talk about what she's saying. She said the federal government. Lord have mercy, girl. I don't even know what to tell you. Let's go. All right, so here we go. Okay, so now she's looking at the tweet that Carrie Smith, deprogrammed, put on Twitter. I think this is Twitter. Is this Twitter? I don't even know if it's Twitter. I don't know if it's Twitter or if it's Truth Social. I don't know what it is. So anyway, maybe it's on her Instagram, whatever. Carrie Smith wrote, she said, I've watched about 10 of Candace's cult episode posts SAASS, that whole word, is a fascinating window into cult indoctrination. Watching the full video is even more disturbing than the clips. Some of the cult tactics she uses. She repeats herself constantly, repeat words or phrases she wants to stick. She repeat them instead of letting them hang there where you might wonder what the evidence of this. The evidence never comes, but she makes the statement again and again with more conviction, and as if she showed you evidence. She used sarcasm, mockery, contempt, probably 90% of the time. Now, innuendos and implication delivered in a sarcastic form, no evidence, but the tone tells you that you're ooped if you can't see it. Forced team, hold on, teaming, forced teaming. She uses a lot of inclusive language so that the cults feel like home. Us, we will solve this. They can't stop us, etc. Girl. So that's what Carrie Smith wrote. So now she's responded to that. Now she responded. She said, "What is it? Plurality that stresses people out." She said, "What is it about the they and we that stress them out? You tell me. Like you guys are the one that was doing the day and we, Candace Owens. You were doing the day and we way before the rest of us, girl. You were. What's happening right now? Where are we? I tell you, we're on planet 4. Go ahead, girl. I'm listening." So she said that the reason why I'm not trying to separate people, she said, you guys are separate people. She said the reason why I say we is because I am getting tips from a bunch of people. And the people that sending me tips and the people in my community, we collectively are trying to figure this out. We're trying to do the investigation. That's why I'm saying we, not because I'm a cult. Pretty much, that's what she's saying. Lord have mercy, Christ. Guys, I don't even know what to say. Now she reversed it. Now she just reversed it. She said that this woman is probably right in assessment, but she's saying they, meaning everything the woman is saying means is meant for the people who disagree with her. Now she's saying you're probably right because that's what they're doing. Girl, this girl is good. This girl is good. Go ahead. Oh, no. I got it wrong. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Candace. Let me revert. I thought you were talking about them. She said no. It's like they're toddlers. Her toddlers. Oh no, she did. No, she didn't. I'm sorry, I missed that. She brought her kids into it. She said, you're probably right because my toddlers act exactly like this. So she is demeaning the woman assessment of her by saying that you're describing my toddlers, my kids, my young kids, when they do this against me and their father. Girl. So she's saying, the lady is saying that her cup, the cup that she has there, if you don't know, we know, is part of the cult. She showed the rest of the statement, and the woman went on to write, she elevates herself as a cult leader status constantly, using usually after several we and us statement. She likened herself to David fighting Goliath. 4. She ends every show reading effusive praises about herself. You're a hero. You're our David. We must protect you at all costs. 5. She uses mystical knowledge that you just have to trust her, bro, about. She used the phrase, I don't know, but I know, no, over and over. Even put in the merchandise now. So apparently the merchandise where she says, but I know, no, wow, is part of the cult. advertising that none of this is backed by evidence. But she knows, you know. The woman's being sarcastic in her message by it. She said, but she knows, you know. She says CK came in to her in a dream. Trust her, bro. She uses this ghost CK to put words in CK's mouth from beyond the unalignment, the location. She refers back to it from time to time, adding to it and embellishing when she wants to add extra authority to one of her attacks on people. She'll attack their character simply because their husband was in the military, for example. Yes, this happened. And then back it up and oh yeah, and this one was of the people CK warned me about in my dreams. So Carrie Smith is using the military also by saying that Candace attacked somebody because their husband was in the military. She goes on to say she pretends her life is in danger and make references in various ways in every episode, which trigger the attack dog's disability as her most rabid cultist. She needs to be defended. You see, Lord have mercy, girl. Lord have mercy. So she said, so I guess I'm the cult because I'm telling you to trust yourself, and if something seems to be wrong, then it's wrong. And she said the government telling you to violate that, to ignore your sense and your senses, to believe in something that is not truly unbelievable, to believe something that's truly not unbelievable. Like a 39 law, she's talking about the pew pew again on CK neck. Lord have mercy. She's telling her people to trust yourself. That's the goal. To let people stop committing to the government group thing. To stop committing to the government group thing. Girl. The whole political environment since 2016 has been groups believing on certain things. You and your friends collectively, a bunch of you guys, came together and decided you wanted to form a group to help somebody get elected. That group has been in existence since, there's many groups, but that particular group that we're talking about has been in existence since 2016. You helped formulate that group. You helped formulate organizations that gave platform for that group to talk, to spread their ideas. So now you want to tear it all down. Wow. Let's continue. Woman! No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. She's saying that the group, the federal, they want us to stop trusting each other and hate each other. Girl. So you telling me all this time you didn't contribute to that, girlfriend? Are you telling me all this time you didn't contribute to the hatred against a lot of people because they didn't believe as you since 2016? That the leftists was the bad one, the Democrats was the bad one. You didn't contribute to none of that. Okay, go ahead, yeah, go ahead. Oh hell no. No she did. No she did. God help me. God help take me out. Take me out, guys. Did she just say that the left and the right is coming together? Is that what you're saying? The Candace Owen just sat here and said that the left and right are coming together. This is what the federal government is upset about. Please don't tell me that you're the one that's working to bring the left and the right together. Please don't tell me that you believe that you're working on bringing the left and the right together. That's not what you said. But with that said, is the left and the right coming together? Because the left and the right are definitely listening. She has the haters and supporters listening at the same time. Does that mean they're coming together? Coming together to do what, Candace? What is the left supposed to do now, Candace? What is the left and the Democrats supposed to do now? We own nothing. It's up to you and your fellow groups to come together and figure out how to fix stuff. She actually said the left and the rights are coming together. Are they? Maybe I'm wrong. You know something? Maybe like the friendship is something I have to see. I have to see. Let's continue. Okay. So she's saying the federal government is the one that are trying to prevent the left and right coming together, and this is why she's the number one target, is because of that. Okay. She said the military industrial complex has been ruining our nation for a long time. When did you wake up to that, Candace? I would love to know. You might have been talking about this, to be honest, with, in all fairness to her, she may have been talking about this for a very long time. She may have always had problems with federal government. She may have always had problems with the military in the way they act, maybe. And because I just started recently listening to her, maybe, I could be wrong. Maybe this has been her stance all along, and I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong about that part of it. She said that the reason why that she's a threat is because she and Tucker the threat is because they are outside the matrix right now. I can't believe you said that word matrix, and that they are not taking the money right now. She says she's proving that you don't have to take the money. Go ahead, girl. You don't have to take the money, especially you don't take the money if it's going to make you fearful to speak out. And she's showing how to survive it. She says, we're not leading a cult, and I'm definitely not getting rid of my cup. Or the saying that says, we don't know, but we know. And she said that we are going to solve the CK unalivement. And now she's taking a break, and then she's going to read the comments. Oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know which way to go with this. I don't know. I've been listening to this woman for a few days now, whenever I can. And Jesus. This one individual is causing social breakdown in one of the largest groups of America. And all of this, it started, I'm sure that she started feeling away because she got fired from a job and stuff like that. And She started feeling people turning against her because of her belief. And and based on my understanding, because I'm still catching up, her stance against the war that is happening on the other side between the big country and the people that occupy the land. She started to feel a way about that, and so I'm sure that happened. But then her friend become unalive, and now she is, wow. Some people may say she's an agent of chaos. But for that one particular woman to be able to cause such havoc within this group, within the MAGA community, is, it's wild to me. Is she the Joan of Arc? Oh, Lord have mercy. Now I'm going crazy. Anyway, episode 1 of Watch Party, Candace Owen episode. I've been watching her for several days, catching up on her live after the fact most of the time. And wow. She had, and I'm going to go back and watch the others. She so far has outed several of the conservative right people. She called some of them, she outed a perv. She outed a couple who was LGBTQ. She outed their father. She outed their family. This is just, Jesus Christ. Woo. I'm going to continue to listen. Anyway, I gotta go. Later.